The second half of Genshin Impact version 6.0 is here. And if you're like me, your brain is already doing the math, trying to squeeze every single Primogem out of the calendar. Don't worry, I've got you covered. From September 30th to October 21st, we have exactly 21 days to farm, grind, and hoard our precious wishes before the chaos of 6.1 hits. Let's break it down together and see just how much free currency you can realistically save, even if you never spend a dime. First up, the basics. Daily commissions are our bread and butter. Like clockwork, they'll hand over 1,260 Primogems across the second half of this patch. Nothing fancy, but hey, it's reliable income. Add in the 2 remaining events, which usually hover around 420 gems each. And we're already looking at another 840. Think of it as picking up coins along the way while running through Teyvat. You're not rich yet, but you're building momentum. Now here comes the big one. Anniversary rewards. Yes, Genshin's birthday is our second Christmas. Just for logging in, we'll be handed 1,600 Primogems on a shiny silver platter, plus 10 Intertwined Fates. That's like someone walking up to you in Mondstadt and saying, "Hey, here's a free 10 pull. Have fun." Honestly, if the anniversary didn't exist, this whole gem calculation would look a lot sadder, so let's just take a moment to appreciate the freebie shower. But wait, we're not done. Around October 10th, the developer livestream for version 6.1 will arrive. And you know what that means, redeem codes. 3 of them, totaling 300 Primogems. Assuming you're fast enough to grab them before they expire. It's like a tiny gem lottery, you actually win every time. Now let's talk endgame content where the real big payouts live. On October 1st, the Imaginarium Theater resets, bringing in 800 Primogems if you clear it. Then, just when you're catching your breath, the Spiral Abyss resets on October 16th, offering another 800 gems for full clears. That's a potential 1,600 Primogems for veteran players who enjoy a little pain and suffering in the abyss. Add it all up, and you've got a big fat bonus chunk of currency ready to go. Of course, we can't forget the smaller but still very welcome sources. Character trial runs. Easy 40 Primogems. HoyoLab daily check-ins. Another 60. Web events and random redeem codes. Let's be conservative and call it 240. And then there's our old friend Paimon's bargains refreshing on October 1st, bringing in 5 intertwined and 5 acquaint fates if you've got enough Stardust sitting around. That's another 800 Primogems in value, which is definitely nothing to sneeze at. Now let's crunch the total. For a completely free-to-play player, the second half of version 6.0 adds up to around 8,340 Primogems. That's about 52 wishes. Not bad at all for a 3-week period. And if you're someone who buys the blessing of the Welkin Moon, you can tack on another 1,500 gems, which brings the grand total to around 63 wishes. And if, by some miracle, you didn't already fully clear the exploration rewards from the first half of 6.0, you might even squeeze out another 20 wishes. That's basically like getting a whole extra banner's worth of rolls just for poking around the new region. Now here's where things get spicy. All of this saving isn't happening in a vacuum. We've got to look ahead at what's coming in version 6.1, because let's be honest, that's where most of us plan to spend. Rumors are swirling about a brand new 5-star Dendro Catalyst user named Nefer, with mechanics tied to something called the Lunar Bloom reaction. Sounds fancy, right? Take this like a puff of dandelions in the wind. Light, fun, and not set in stone. But if it pans out, Nefer could be a major shakeup for team comps. And that's not all. Version 6.1 is also whispered to feature reruns of Arlecchino, Fina, and the one and only Zhongli. Yes, you heard me right. That would be the first double Archon rerun in Genshin history. Archons are always meta-defining units, so if these banners line up as expected, it's going to be a bloodbath in the Primogem savings department. Suddenly those 52 or 63 wishes you've been hoarding feel a lot less like extra, and a lot more like barely enough. So here's the bottom line. Anniversary rewards are padding our gem count nicely this patch, but version 6.1 is shaping up to be stacked. If you're on the fence about current banners, this might be the time to hold off. Unless, of course, you're just too in love with the current characters. And let's be real, Genshin knows how to tempt us with shiny new designs and sparkly animations. At the end of the day, your Primogem savings plan comes down to one question. Are you pulling now, or are you saving for Nefer, the rumored Archon reruns, and whatever other surprises 6.1 throws at us? 'Cause one thing's for sure. Our wallets may stay closed, but our stash of Primogems is about to be tested like never before. And that's it for this breakdown of version 6.0 second half and what it means for your wishes. I hope this helped you map out your savings and get hyped for what's next. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment to tell me who you're saving for, and subscribe so you don't miss any future updates. Your support means the world, and trust me, we've got plenty more Genshin content coming your way. Until next time, may your pulls be blessed, and may Paimon finally let us eat emergency food.